Hello, everyone! Time for another exciting part of the Mass Effect trilogy. We are still in Mass Effect 1, and we are playing the dreaded Legendary Edition, which I have conceded multiple times. Occasionally does look better than the original, but I still prefer the original. Okay, so last time we recruited the vast majority of the party. And now we are doing the last final finishing touches on the Citadel before we start exploring planets. So that'll be more busy work, but on planets instead of here. I was hoping to trigger the Emily Wong second side quest. Stupid bench. You know, I was stupid for not moving out of the wave. It wasn't one of the few times where I go, oh, I got stuck on something. Actually in the way. Emily Wong, you're supposed to be around here. I guess it is when we return. So then I did waste time last time. We probably should have ended on the ship even if it went a little over. Oh well. Yeah, we're good. Okay, yep. So let's get the hell out of here. I want to say it's a ward location. It is not a ward location, so we have to get to C-Sec, take the elevator, then get onto the ship. Jesus. So what is that, 3 loading screens? My god. Like, I know this is a remaster, not a remake, but they could have put a few quality of life improvements in this. I mean, admittedly, yeah, skipping the elevator ride is nice, but they could have done more. Especially when this is a full price and not even all the DLC made it. We already heard this garbage, so I'm going to talk over it.
Particularly Asari and Solarian colonies,
although I don't actually have anything in particular to say at the moment. I don't know, Mass Effect. You know, magazines. Yes, I'm still continuing with the random crazy references that you guys probably don't get and think I'm crazy or saying random words, although they are not random. Okay, yeah, we are ready to leave.
Stand by, shore party.
So this is still in the stupid game, even though I seriously doubt they need another loading screen. Like, come on, it's on next-gen systems. Okay, good. It is almost instant. Alrighty. Okay, so there is some quality of life improvement.
What happened to Captain Anderson? Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Listen up, Normandy.
This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the Conduit.
Those guys have
and
the
I
same
refuse
face.
to let anything get in the way of that mission.
The Council wants to ignore this.
That's no surprise. They've never helped us in the past.
Surprise.
No reason they'd start now.
Yeah.
But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Wherever he searches for the Conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
I like how the previous neutral option was humanity isn't alone, and now the follow-up with the renegade, humanity is alone.
None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this.
So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren.
There's a bunch of aliens right there.
All, we will stop him.
And we're gonna go get another alien party member too.
Captain will be proud.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, sir.
Oh, only 4? Well, it's something. I actually want to look. Ooh! We're past the first tick. We're getting stronger. And now we'll talk to Joker.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
You're below average?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the
you're below
Alliance
average.
fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I can't have you on this ship if you're gonna infect my crew.
Infect the crew? Oh man, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
We never see him with his crutches and braces and such. Like, he supposedly has them, but we never ever see him use them. It's an excuse for him to not do anything.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. I classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures. Hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll see
I'm
about
not trying
that.
to make you uncomfortable.
I
Let's
say,
talk about
looking at
something
the scripts for
Whatever
2
you
and
want.
3.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Honestly, Jeff Moreau sounds better than Joker, because there's so many Jokers in fiction. Yeah, we'll go with
I was
Renegade.
just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight
You
school,
got brittle
Commander.
teeth,
The
too?
world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I mean, the thing is Joker does little jokes and quibs throughout the trilogy, so his Joker nickname should be, because he's always joking around. I mean, yeah, it's a little obvious, but come on. And then we did ask this, right? That's how we got into that loop?
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the
No,
crippled
we
kid
didn't, okay.
overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed.
Well, then
My
I'm
mother
making
was
a
a
Lifetime
civilian
movie for you.
contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Alright,
I
bye-bye.
have to go.
I'm pretty sure we don't have to talk to him for like the rest of the game outside of major story beats. So, bye-bye. Yeah, I don't really like Joker. I probably liked him like the first time around, but like after playing through the trilogy, he's kind of a little shit. So, yeah, screw him. Yeah, he's not a beloved member of the crew. I wouldn't replace him. Firstly, because you can't. But secondly, because that doesn't mean the next pilot would be any better. Let's see, can I pop... Oh, I can pop the next Intimidate. We must level up now. Only 1 point. I need to keep pumping these, because I need these to max out, so I never miss treasure again. We already missed one, didn't we? I think. Talk to not Presley, because this guy's dyeing his hair, and Presley didn't dye
If
his
anyone
hair.
has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I'm not sure about you not being actual Presley.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
This doppelganger
Yes, sir.
isn't Presley.
Understood, sir.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop it. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy.
So
And
to
I'll
get-
welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry,
Not really
Commander,
old
this won't be
ways,
a problem.
considering you aren't wrong. It's not like the other species gave humanity a hand. Alright, so we did that.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Isn't that the whole point of the Normandy crew? They're all handpicked by Anderson himself. So it is Anderson's crew, even though it becomes Shepard's crew. It's a sucky thing that Anderson is never a full party member throughout the trilogy. He should have been a party member in this one. It's like, oh, you got to be in charge because you're the Spectre, but I still want to be involved with the ship. And then throughout the story, he could have been, oh, okay, I will stay behind on the Citadel after X point in the game. It's wasted Keith David. They should have utilized him more. I mean, if you're gonna get a decent sized, I was gonna say big actor, but he could have had a better career. I like his work, just, you know, he never really really made it to one of the really big movies, I'd say.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you
The
need?
new with
I should
you.
go.
Goodbye, Commander.
But yeah, Keith David and Captain Anderson should have been in the game more. I mean, at least he's in every game. But boy, they really sort of a side character, even though he's actually a major character, not a main character. Ugh, tongue-tied. We actually talk to you for once now.
Anything you need, Commander?
Yes. So this is not Paragon Renegade. This is how'd the mission go? How is the crew doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Yeah, because we were already heading there, was the beauty of it.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
So
We'll
you
talk
won't tell me
another
about the
time,
crew yet?
Commander?
Hey, the two people who were plotting are gone. I don't remember that. I thought they stayed there the whole game. Oh well. So basically, after every main mission, I'm gonna do this little walk around the ship to everything and talk to everybody. So it might get annoying and repetitive, but that's kind of the nature of an RPG like this. Yeah, spin the camera. You could have made the elevator a little faster too. They don't need a load screen, I'm sure. There's Mr. X.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
You got plenty.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
I mean, like, that's the biggest thing. There should be way more Krogan human groups and factions and friends and all that in this trilogy, and there isn't. It's the weirdest thing. Like, hey, we both warred with the Turians. We hate Turians.
Seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
You're still here. It can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I mean, Rex is right. Shepard's such a moron.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Not till the next game.
You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that.
That's not true.
Nobody can.
We'll see. I think that was... Was that both? Yeah, because he said, oh, you want the truth, that's the Solarians. Okay, yeah.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So yeah, it's been obvious why I like Rex is such a cool character with a actual character arc and story and backstory. Like, dude's the coolest dude here. He could have been the main character as far as I'm concerned. Shepard could have just been like some weird, like, mysterious oracle human guy that joins Rex's party as far as I'm concerned. Okay, market 0. We didn't want that. Equipment. So we are actually gonna equip the characters. We hadn't done that once. So basically we just go, more damage, usually. There's a few instances with certain weapons and such that we won't do that, but for the most part, yeah, just give me more damage. Sniper. We go with accuracy, because it is a sniper rifle. And sniping in the first game is awful. I feel bad for anyone who actually prefers to snipe. Oof, these armors are terrible. Look at that, just shields and it's weak. Wow, thanks game. Do we have mods? Yeah, we do have mods. Go to pistol first. Let's see. Organics. We're gonna fight Geth mostly throughout this game. So yeah, the armor piercing would be better. But I am... Ooh, radioactive. Let's probably go with that. Yeah, we usually go with toxic rounds, but radioactive's good enough for now, especially since I'm a sentinel, so my strengths are in biotic powers and tech powers, so I would very much like cooldown. Like, I basically pop powers as much, or at least I should be popping powers as much as possible. Put on that. Perfect. I will, even though I'm probably not going to use these, I will pop my other weapons with upgrades and such. Okay, pop those. I'm guessing I do not have enough anything good, right? Yeah, so we're just going to leave it at that. Grenades. Yeah, go ahead and pop that. That can't be modded, that can't be modded. Ooh, shield battery. That's definitely what we want. Yep, give me those shields. So like a shield build, just pump those shields. So that way I can just charge in and tank everything. Okay, so we will just literally down the list. Actually, no, we do Rex tally and then down the list. Rex first. He gets the second best equipment for now. Shotgun man, so he needs good shotgun. Make it the edge. And basically, we're gonna just keep the sniper rifles we have, because, yeah, we go with accuracy, so, yeah. And Tally, I think good for you. You're also a shotgun person, so, pop you with the scimitar. It really doesn't matter with the pistol, but screw it. Okay, just leave those snipers as be. I don't think we even have Quarian armor. Garrus is next. I don't think Garrus can use a shotgun, right? He's an infiltrator. Pretty sure he can't, but we'll give him one anyway. Yeah, scimitar. Yeah, I'll give him a strike. Why not? And he just keeps the Avenger. I don't think we have anything better. Ashley next. So I guess I was wrong. So yeah, Caden is last and least. So plank of wood. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but he's like the worst of the Karths. Because Spyware always has that Karth archetype character in all their RPGs. Basically the exact same plank of wood. I think Atten is the only one that's actually notably different and good. Yeah, 1763, 1772. So yeah, we'll give it the Explorer armor. There you go. Actually looks cool. I like the white and blue better than the white and red. Okay, and then last and least, Caden. So obviously those who know, so Caden's probably not going to stick around for very long. I'm going to try to be as vague as possible. I'm sure people can guess it, but still, vague as possible. Alright, nothing good to switch. Yeah, there's no good armor for you. Okay, everyone's equipped. We'll do that again after the next main mission. Unless we get, like, inventory is full or something stupid.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
They died, you lived. That happens in this job.
Yes, Commander. Believe me, I understand that. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Yeah, adjusting my mic. It might not have been properly close to my mouth. Alright, be more, yeah.
The answer seems plain enough to me. Be more alert.
Yeah, Kratos is be better or whatever.
It doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Okay,
Dismissed,
yeah,
Chief.
bye, loser.
Sir.
Because you're next on the damn totem pole. You're just barely better than Caden. Alright, bro, Garrus.
Thanks for bringing me on board. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So yeah, the party is 6 people, and it's perfectly split between Paragon and Renegade ones. So let's see. Ashley, Garrus, Rex are Renegade. Caden, Tally, and Liara are Paragon. So you'll obviously see Garrus say Renegade things, and like Tally say Paragon things like that.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape.
That's
C6's
just how
handling of
bureaucracy
Saren
works.
was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
You can even kind of guess Garrus's story arc just from this conversation alone. I mean, I guess it's easy to say that in hindsight and having played through all 3 games, but boy, it really makes sense what happens with Garrus throughout the games, regardless of choices.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Yeah, I guess it's true with Rex
Thank
as
you,
well.
Commander.
But that's why they're the bros. I probably should just saddle them up in the party and that'll be that, but that's not how we're actually going to play it.
Looking for supplies?
Yes, actually, I'm going to try to sell some garbage.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Spend some of the money I earned. How much money do I even have? 8,000? We really didn't get nothing. So we got 7,000 from the Citadel, basically, because we had, like, what, 8,000 right as we left Eden Prime? Alright, so we're going to sell some garbage. Alright, so we will sell repeats. So see, we have 2 Reaper 2 sniper rifles. Sell 1. Any repeats we sell. Because we have limited inventory, so we have to get rid of the garbage. Okay, all these extra storms. Light human armor. Since there's only 2 of us that wear light human armor, we can get rid of it. Actually, I think Liara uses light human armor as well. So yeah, we'll get rid of this Guardian. I guess we'll keep Onyx because that looks like it's okay. These pistols. I probably could just sell all of it. I'm just being, you know, overly cautious. Alright, so that's... Wow, barely got 500 credits for all that garbage. Thanks, Shopkeep. I'm only trying to save the galaxy from a crazed Turian, but you know how it is. Well, I guess we'll save our cash. I mean, we're going to be looting more than enough stuff off the enemies, so we really don't need to buy things taking up even more of my inventory space. Codex entry? Codex entry? No? Alright, let's talk to the cute Quarian girl that everyone likes.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful.
I mean...
I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
We're not that successful, because we're only, what, an embassy race? We're not a council race. So we're not that impressive. Shepard's staring at her weirdly. Doesn't it look like he's putting on a weird face? Weirdo? Alright, we'll do a renegade question.
I don't like the idea of aliens studying the architecture of Alliance ships.
We're on the same side here. My people have more reason to hate the Geth than anyone, remember? But you can't blame me for being a little excited.
We don't. I actually don't like the renegade ships being Taui.
As advanced as the Normandy.
That's not why you're here.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly.
Mostly.
We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed.
It's gotta happen.
In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Well, that doesn't work out mathematically. Say there's 17 million, so not all 17 million are going to be adults. So you're not getting half of 17 million when you reproduce. You're getting even less than that. So unless Quarians are a long-lived species, they would have to have multiple births to maintain the population. Because you need time for them to grow up to fill out the population. Because you're obviously not having children pilot ships, are you? Unless they reach adulthood faster than other races, then that would make more sense. So that math does not check out. I mean, people in the comments feel free to tell me how wrong I am, but I think I followed that correctly, and that doesn't work out. So BioWare clearly didn't think that one through.
That's your government.
I mean, they shouldn't have put a number that, oh, there's 17 million of us. Yeah.
Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave.
If it was a crazy higher number, that would work, but 17 million isn't that many. I mean, it seems like it's blocked as, oh, a million, but no. 17 million is not that many. Not for a whole race.
Governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
It's interesting that they told us such an in-depth analysis of their legal system. It's almost like that might come up later. Okay, those Aquarians.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter they are.
So, like, the problem I have here is, like a hive mind. That's not what she's saying. It's like people in a classroom sharing ideas. They're not actually sharing thoughts. They're exchanging thoughts and coming up with a better outcome. So it would not be a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
The problem with this whole explanation of the Geth is that they throw it out entirely out the window in the second game, and they explain the Geth entirely different. And we will get to that. It'll be quite a bit of ways, because it's like roughly like halfway to over halfway through the second game. But boy, like, they went through all this depth to explain it, and it's like, oh, nope, it's not actually right.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers.
I mean, it's computers in a robotic shell. What more do you need?
Intelligence became more sophisticated.
I mean, it's no different than, like, say, Skynet or iRobot or any of the other sci-fi AI robot horror garbage.
Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Why that's such a stupid thing. Like, that just proves Shepard's a dum-dum. Like, what do you think? You think the robots would want to hear it? No, you're manual labor slaves for us to make our lives easier and safer.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
I hate this. All three say Quarians are to blame, so BioWare has already decided Quarians are evil. Even though this whole game is supposed to be about you making a choice and living with the consequences. But you're not getting to make a choice. BioWare's made the decision for you and told you, nope, Geth were right, Quarians are wrong. So, screw you, BioWare. Geth were in the wrong. They're robots.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
Yes. They weren't true AI yet. They were just achieving it.
Incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated.
Well, that was the problem with having them be smarter when they're in a group. So as soon as there was any hostility, they'd group together and get smarter. And should have nuked your own homeworld. Let the machines rot.
But they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Once again, BioWare made the decision, like, oh, Quarian's wrong.
You got what you deserved.
No, they didn't.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them.
Literally, yeah, especially given the situation and the plot of the game.
They have no use for organics. None.
Yeah.
Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy?
Why do you think sci-fi's literally filled to the brim with AI wiping out all life? And this is so dumb. This left one, we're gonna pick it because it's the question. It's so dumb.
They didn't kill Saren.
Yeah, because Saren's gonna bring the Reapers.
In all this.
Yeah.
They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life.
Yeah, they openly attack all organic life. It's not like it's, oh, we gotta kill the Quarians because Quarians will kill us. They kill all organics. All organics. It's not self-defense at that point. God, BioWare. Like, well, whether it's they're putting their personal opinions or they're headcanoning Shepard's pro-Geth from the start for some reason. Like, Shepard has more reason to hate the Geth. So they just killed a bunch of people in Eden Prime. Like, for real, BioWare. You're showing your hand.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
This is why I like Telltale games better, because they actually give you the choice. They don't decide for you because they think they know morality. Like, that's a problem if you make a choice-based game. You gotta let the players make their own choices, whether you deem it right or wrong. Especially when this is, technically speaking, a morally gray situation. That's why it's up for debate. It's not like, okay, stealing candy from a baby, a literal evil act.
If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
sorry I'm talking over this, but
send you off alone.
God, this is so annoying every time BioWare tries to push morality on you, rather than let you come to a decision on your own.
To help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I don't know, I was going to continue the rant. Crap, I lost my place mid-rant because I stopped talking so I wouldn't interrupt the story. I was going to say something. It's just like the Paragon Renegade system. Neither are evil. Like, regardless if you're Paragon or Renegade, you're saving the galaxy. You are a good guy. It's just a different philosophical outlook on how to achieve your goals. Paragon, where you blindly follow the rules, you make sure that everyone gets out alive. Like, that's Paragon. You might not always be popular, but you believe in your principles. Or on the flip side, you have Renegade, where you're willing to break rules, you're willing to sacrifice lives, but you will get the job done. There is no such thing as failure. Whereas Paragon, they want to achieve the goal, but they have to abide certain rules. You know, keeping people alive, following the lay of the land. So neither are evil. You might disagree with a specific Paragon or Renegade choice. And why did I bring that up? Is because sometimes with some of these choices, Paragon or Renegade, they really try to push, like, oh, Paragon's good and Renegade's evil. Enough of my rant. We should actually move on. Like, we got a lot to do in this part. I want to make sure we get done with all the planet exploration, so next time we could start main story missions.
And given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
So, that once again, something that they drop in the second game, or might be the third game, she said their weakened immune systems is from being on the flotilla for 300 years. And then later in the trilogy, they go, no, our immune system was always weak because of our home world had plants and such have, like, parasites or whatever, and it was symbiotic. But this game, like, it's nice that they flush things out, but boy, they really, not everything for the first game stays on whatever, how to conjugate continuity throughout, but whatever. So yeah, the continuity isn't always, like, perfect.
Can a captain choose to reject
just like my terrible speaking?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Can we be done talking to Tally? Yes, good.
I should go.
I actually want to do some gameplay this time. Okay, time to talk to Adams. Ugh.
Hey, Commander, you know
pretty sure
that
it's the last
Quarian
conversation.
Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our...
Oh! Legendary Edition indeed! Cut off the conversation.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Ambassador Udina made me take her along.
Normally I don't have anything nice to say about politicians, but he made a good call on this. However, I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I think we did these, but I'm gonna do them one last time.
Fill
just
me
to be
in on
sure.
the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Whew, it just took roughly 50 minutes, but we're done with the talking. Talking is over. Time for tedious planet exploration. And then maybe, just maybe, we might actually get to have some real gameplay where we shoot stuff, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure we're just going to be scanning planets, driving around in the Mako, and having a few more conversations. I swear there's something stuck in me nose. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear about that, just like how a while back, I forget how many playthroughs ago, so I kept talking about how I was scratching itches. But okay. We are going to make a nice little, oof, mark that 0, nice little save. And isn't it nice? My rant was more or less about the lore and not the gameplay, because all the time I rant and get enraged and all that other stuff. It's always, okay, go away. It's always, oh, I hate the first one, because you have to actually hunt everything down and not blips on a map. I mean, they are, but not really. And, hey everyone, you hear that background music? You better get used to it, because we're going to be hearing that for like an hour today, if not more. Oh look, the DLC's available. I forgot about that. So we're going to be doing the DLC before we do any of the main story stuff. So, ooh boy, we got a lot to do today. And we're probably not even going to get it all done. And if we do, thank goodness. And here I was hoping we'd, well actually, do we want to grab Liara before we do the DLC? Yeah, we're going to get Liara first. I don't want to do the DLC without her. I mean, she's not important to the DLC, but I would want Liara there. So we're gonna explore and scan every planet. Then we're going to Artemis Tau, and on the planet she's on, I think it's Therum or whatever, and pick her up, and then we'll do the DLC. But I seriously doubt we'll get that all done today, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. And
message coming in.
Oh.
Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Cargo's. Communications failing. Life support. Emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Well, we're not landing. We're gonna hit everything else first. Always land last. Always land last. So that way you know you checked every planet so you can move on. I hope I got everything. Like, I like in 2 and 3 that they have percentages, so you know for sure if you hit every planet. I think I did, but it is hard to see. For some reason, they make the stupid sun super duper bright, so you can't see nothing. There we go, that helps. Okay, so pretty sure we hit all the lines. So we will land. Alrighty. So I don't remember what side quest this is, but we're gonna go deal with that. Oh, you know what? I think I do normally go get Liara first, then I explore, so crap. So I guess we'll do this and then go pick up Liara. Yeah, for sure I go get Liara exactly first, then I do side quests. So we'll do one side quest pre-Liara. It's been, I think it's been 2 years since I played through the Mass Effect trilogy, so that's probably why I've forgotten. It's a trophy, something about exploration, so I guess it's going out on the Mako or something. Ooh, had to load in Rex. That wasn't great. Did the camera catch that? I'll wait for the... Yeah, yep, sure did. I was waiting for the stream to catch up. No. Damn it. Did that save? Yes. What's undo? Square? They change it? Son of a... map. God, the controls on this version is terrible. Yeah, anomaly, good. We're going there first. There's some mark anomaly. Our ping. Just get as close to it as we can. What is this? And there's the signal. So yeah, we are gonna do this stupid quest, and we are gonna go pick up Liara immediately. And that's not a spoiler, that's literally the mission, and Anderson explained it. I mean, I guess it could have been, oh, she might not be a party member, but seriously, what other named character has not become a party member or part of the crew other than Udina? I mean, you can always just think, oh, Udina's just... I think they made the Mako slower. This feels slow. Is there a speed up button? Yeah, there's a boost. Okay. Yeah, I just don't like the awful controls. Like, the Mako's never controlled well, but I think they made it worse. Okay, pop out. Got the Turian corpse that's locked inside this bulkhead. We did it, oh yeah. For the debris. So yeah, after we get Liara, that's the party, Rex and Liara the whole game. Oh my god! Amazing! Amazing! Yeah! Legendary Edition's the best! Yeah! Yeah! Let's see if we can actually leave. Can we leave or we... Oh, we can leave. Yeah! The Legendary Edition! Amazing! Thank goodness we don't have to, like, redo the whole thing. Like, my god, if I had to... Well, actually, if we had to... I saved before we hit the space, so it wouldn't have been that bad. We would have just went to go get Liara first. But since we already started this, I gotta... Because I don't want to forget about it and think I did it. Oh, we need a loading screen for this? Jesus. We were just there. Does it not, like, save the data on the, I'm trying to think of the right word for it, but... the visual memory pool, or whatever the hell it's called? I don't know, I'm not really a computer guy. Yeah, and this is terrain records instead of anomalies, so good. Jesus, I hate tank controls. You know, this actually makes me appreciate the vehicle in Andromeda, because it actually controls well. Like, they actually made it fun, but this is a piece of crap. This knife's a piece of crap. But watch as I use this knife we're trying to sell you cut through your shoe. And imagine it being a nice chicken dinner. Oh, I'm speaking, I don't eat meat. Well, you can picture whatever it is you eat. Maybe it is a shoe. Yeah, I know, I'm stealing jokes. But I can say that's a reference, not stealing jokes. I'm gonna probably watch that clip right after the stream. My delivery was terrible, but I figure if I had it on my mind. There you go. Why do I have the sniper rifle out? I'm a sentinel. Game's just like... God, the Legendary Edition's so terrible. Like, for real, how can anyone defend this? How'd people spend money on this garbage? I didn't. I got it for free, so, yeah. And no, that does not mean someone bought it for me. I got it through PlayStation Plus. So I guess technically I paid for it, but not really. My money didn't go to EA/BioWare's pocket, so I didn't actually pay for it. Obviously this isn't a yeah, I just said it's from Plus, but it's not a pirated version. I didn't steal from them either. Obviously here at the various Carino channels, we do not approve of piracy or any of that garbage, so you know, make sure you buy games from legitimate sources. Oh, a mineral thing that didn't pop up on the maps. We gotta go check that out. And I can't believe we're almost an hour in and we haven't got to do anything. Although, thankfully, I remembered, yeah, we grabbed Liara first. So, we will get to do a main mission today, thank goodness. And we will get to do combat today, thank goodness, again.
Heading out?
Yes. Okay. So let's see what's...
Looks like the signal's coming from that wreckage.
Yeah, it's a trap!
It's a trap! Rex is Admiral Rex. So the beauty of the Mako is we get to run over enemies. Run them down. Except this thing turns... Oh my god, this thing turns terribly. Yeah, run them down. Run them all down. We can't run down armatures. We can knock them over. Oh my god! This thing's so terrible. I'm probably gonna die. They're an actual threat. Yeah, I swear this thing moves slower. It used to go fast. Wait, at least shoot this thing? And after we get enough money, we have to turn all our scraps into Omni Gel so we can constantly repair this piece of crap. Yeah, I know. Thanks, game. You're an inferior version. The original's better. Should have played this on PC, even though we don't get any dialogue. Is that all of them? I'm not getting shot at, so yeah, it's got to be all of them. God, if we get a game over in the Mako, I'm gonna get mad. What the hell? We're supposed to be able to interact with it, I thought. Are we not? Dang it. Jesus, the controls are so bad in this version. I miss the computer and PS3 versions of the game, which are vastly superior to this crap. So I guess we don't do anything with this, because one, you have to turn the signal off so no one else falls for the trap. But I guess it's a different side quest. And the hazard level's going higher, so we need to get moving. Oh, we can't pump Renegade. Don't like that. Okay, so we're done with this dumb planet. Oof, what a rough day. Rough day, rough day, rough day. Okay, so now we are going to go get Liara, because we want to have her along. Pretty sure that's how I do this. Is that the only thing in Argus Row? For now. So yeah, we're oh, it is not. Remember to go back to Argus Row. So yeah, we are going to Liara's dig site. Yeah, I guess we'll start at Sparta. And then we'll pick up Kratos too. And we already know we're looking for Therum, so right now I'm just looking for scannable planets.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
We'll do it after, because we don't have that much time. And I definitely want to pick up Liara so we don't have to forget and remember stuff. So just remember, we have to return to Sparta. Return to Argus Row. Return to Sparta. That's what. Bad controls. Okay. Idolus. Edolus? Idolus? Whatever. I'm gonna go with Edolus. So, return to Edolus, return to Argus Row, but I could say return to Phoenix. So, return to Phoenix, return to Edolus. It's, like, feel free to help me in the chat, so feel free to throw a comment going return to Argus Row, return to Edolus in the comments of this video. It'll help me remember. Macedon, Athens... Knossos? Oh, this is like Greek land, huh? Yeah, Sparta, Knossos, Athens, and Macedon. Yeah. We're in Greek land? Oh, yeah, I guess Artemis Tau is Greek as well. Yeah, we're in the Greek land of space where, you know, the Greeks came from. You know, they're not actually human, they're from space. Yeah, we're not actually going to scan the planets because I don't want to have to come back to every little... So we have to check which planet has whichever, so... Yeah, we're just going to look for Therum, because we know it's on Therum. Like, why bother? Oh, I'm gonna check all these things, and oh, I have to remember what I did and what I didn't do. Yes, Cersei. Yeah, it's Greek land. Although Feros, is that Greek? Feros doesn't sound Greek. Well, maybe I'm stupid. Well, feel free to tell me how stupid I am and how Greek these things are. So, Gnosis. It's in Gnosis, everyone. So, for those who like to play like me and race to get Liara first, it's Arnos Town, Gnosis, Therum. There's Therum. There's Therum. Okay. So, we are actually gonna scan these planets, because we're gonna land in Therum and then never come back to this stupid place ever again. We have to check the large asteroid belt. Aha! See? People think I'm crazy. I do these things randomly. Like, I don't know every little hidden secret in this game. I mean, I might not have memorized it, but I know where to look. Like, that's the beauty of playing through the trilogy, like, so many times. I think I've played through it a grand total of 5 times in total, playing all. I played the individual games more than that, so I definitely played 2 the most, because 2 was the... Actually, maybe I didn't. Because I got Mass Effect 1 on PC, the original... Oh, yeah, obviously, that's why I said Mass Effect 1. And then I got Mass Effect 2 on PS3 the second it did, and then, because Mass Effect 1 didn't come to PS3 for the longest time, so I was just playing Mass Effect 2 and then Mass Effect 3 when it came out. So I was playing an inferior playthrough because I didn't have Mass Effect 1 in that save file import stuff. So yeah. Okay, I think I checked all the planets. Feel free to yell at me in the comments if I've missed one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit all of them. No, hit the one in the corner. I'm pretty sure the corner one is the one I didn't do. Okay, so we did them all. To Therum. Let's get this over with. Wasting time. Let's giddy up and go. So let's see what the description actually says, because it's supposed to be the one with the Prothean ruins. Okay, it does say, perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins. So that's the supposed clue you're supposed to find to be able to know where Liara is. That's what Anderson tells you on the Citadel. I just know, because I know from playing through the trilogy multiple times, that it's on Therum. I even think there's some random dialogue in 2 that goes, oh yeah, remember that time on Therum where we rescued Liara? Okay, so we'll be bringing Rex, and we'll be bringing Tali. Last time, you're gonna be in the squad outside of Story, Tali. The same thing goes for the rest of you that aren't Rex and Liara. Like, I might make some exceptions here or there, but they're the party in my mind. All biotics. Liara is a pure, Rex is a vanguard, and I'm a sentinel.
Some strange readings? Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
One of a few clicks. We have to drive for quite a while. Therum actually looks nicer, but it's like way brighter. It's supposed to be way dark. That was the thing with Eden Prime. Like, Eden Prime was set in sunset, and this is just looks like a bright sunny day. It should be way more shadowy and smoky because of the lava volcanoes. This is like Happy Mustafar, for those who like Star Wars. I need the map to make sure I'm going the right way. So I'm not used to this. That's what I hate. When you change the visual so drastically, I lose my sense of direction. Okay, it is a left turn. I thought so, but that looked inviting, kinda. Jesus, turn, car, turn. So we should at least recruit Liara and then talk with everyone, because we did a main mission. So I'm not sure how much more we'll do after that. We're gonna aim for near 3 hours as usual, but we'll see how things go. I make no promises, and I always try to deliver. Oh, that's Geth flying overhead. So whatever Geth ship, there is the Geth ship. And it looks very similar to that ship Saren was in at the beginning of the game. We're just gonna drive past these guys. And normally I would like gun them down and kill them all, but I don't want to waste time for like a bit of loot, XP, and money, and there's obviously more than enough XP in the game. And even if there wasn't, it's not a big deal. Like, getting to 60 isn't some magical thing that'll make a significant difference. I mean, yes, you get like...
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
No, we're gonna kill those turrets, Rex. We are gonna go around the mouth or whatever tail or whatever the hell you were saying, but we kill them all. You know, I skipped the, what you call it, killing those apertures, or armatures, or whatever they're called. Oh, they're all coming from inside the base. Yeah, only a fool. Me, the fool. Me, the fool who kills the Geth. So this is the way he's talking about, go around the base. He just assumed there's a way around, or he read the script. They could even change the sound effects for the gun. Sounds a little different. Wow, killed him with my cannon. Whee! Oh my god, I was worried it was gonna flip over. What a piece of crap Legendary Edition is. Kill them all! Kill them all! Oh, don't get stuck! You're supposed to run them over! God, this thing's a piece of crap in the Legendary. I know, it's a piece of crap in the... Oh! Got stuck. Alright, I've had enough. Shut up. Why? Have your gun out, Shepard! Barrier. No, barrier. Shield boost. And gunman. Oh, he's already dead. Good job, Tally. I want to kill him, but you did a good job. You coward. Kill his shields. And it was so powerful it just blew him away. I mean, this is supposed to be the tough difficulty. The only tough difficulty is that the Mako's slower. It doesn't turn very well in this game. Yeah, gun them all down. Okay, so we were gonna go the backwards way first. So I know opening this gate will not be progress, so that means we'll get all the treasure. Oh, Tally's hurt. Give her some Medi-gel. There's some treasure right there. Got a grenade, even though I don't really use grenades. But yeah, grenades really suck in this game. Although a lot of things suck in this game, but it's Mass Effect 1. There's an invisible wall if I walk this way? No? That was weird. It was there like for a second. And it's a rocket trooper, so they expect you to just run for it and get a rocket to the face. I miss Shepard's breathing as he runs. I miss him running better. He runs weird in this game. I keep meaning the version of the game. It's still the same game technically. Oh, there's a code for the loot. Grab it all. We leveled up again? I'm gonna keep popping this. I mean, we could get more Renegade down the line. It's not a big deal. Forgot party members. Oh, he wasn't trained in shotguns. Because I always think of Rex as a shotgun guy, and he is, but I forgot. He's not even trained in it yet. Now he is, so good. We'll be doing him proper from now on. So doors open, we already killed the turrets. So you kill the turrets first. So that when you open the gate, you aren't gunned down when you're far away from the Mako. We haven't died in this playthrough yet, have we? I don't remember. I want to say no, but I feel like I forgot something and we did die because of something stupid. Well, feel free to let me know the death counter in the comments. I know nobody really cares. Whoa! Stuck on a rock's edge. That was amazing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take shots at the Legendary Edition every chance I can get. Yeah, I know there's gonna be another rocket troop. Stormtrooper, we have a rocket! Is that a difficulty thing? I'm using radioactive rounds so they act like toxic rounds and have them melt as if they were covered in acid or nuclear waste or whatever. Yeah, they autosave progress. It's an obnoxious autosave that freezes the game. They seriously telling me they couldn't upgrade that, or they wanted to keep that in because they think it'll keep you from glitching the game. Yeah, I knew there'd be equipment drops. So yeah, you don't loot bodies in the Mass Effect trilogy, or any of them. Actually, no, you do in Andromeda, but in the trilogy you don't. So it'll just go into your menu inventory, and then you have to actually acquire it to put it in your actual inventory. And then once the inventory gets full, we reduce things to Omni-Gel or sell. Since we're pretty poor, we want to sell as much as we can until we actually get some money. But after we're filthy stinking rich, we want to Omni-Gel everything, because we need Omni-Gel. If fall in the lava and die. I don't think he did. I still see a red mark behind me on the mini-map. Another gas ship. So yeah, I should kill these guys while I have the chance, and I think in my usual playthroughs I do, but because this Mako's like slower and less agile for whatever reason, I'm probably not gonna, but maybe I will. I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty fun. We got a Medigel out of it. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Maybe we will. Well, the original reason for not was just trying to hurry and, you know, take as little time as possible. Stupid rocket troopers. They're no fun to fight against. And that's a Colossus. That's not just an armature. That is a Colossus. That is a big, big Geth guy. Yeah, we actually got a full level up, even though we just leveled up, because that guy was so big. Yeah, you take on the big ones, you get the level up. Yeah, you want a promotion, you break out the lotion. God, another autosave? Jeez. I guess a lot of players die around in these areas, and that's why there's so many autosaves. I mean, maybe my first time playing through, because I didn't, like, estimate the gas properly, and dilly-dallied and such, but, like, for real, if it wasn't for how slow this Mako is, I'd probably have no problem at all with killing these guys, and so far I haven't really. Like, I'm starting to get used to the Mako, even with the slow pokery. Yeah, God, the boost is like almost nothing. Although I don't remember there being a boost in original. I don't know if they added that in, or I'm just so forgetful the first game. Well, clearly I'm not that forgetful if I remember where all the things are hidden, but I guess the Mako's only like really for the beginning part of the game, with the exception of one particular instance near the end. But yeah. Alright, done with the Mako! Thank you! Let's run X. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Tally. We get a cutscene, or are we right into combat? I think that the cutscene's by the refinery / research dig site. Yeah, there we go. Popping rockets as soon as you turn around the corner. Thankfully, I am prepared. So I guess that's really what the difficulty spike does. There's more rocket troopers. I mean, there are normally rocket troopers here, but like almost every single guy is one. So it's like, is that what you call difficulty? Just popping rocket troopers on me? And they're annoying and very deadly, but level up. I want more Renegade Paragon. I'm a very angry, naughty person. Gotta yell at everyone I encounter. That's how Shepard is. Because that's how you play the game, but no, that's how Shepard is. Shepard yells at people and shoots at them. Where, you know, yelling while shooting or shooting while yelling. Man, I'm really not hitting that guy very well. Rex, you're in the way, I can't see. Hey, go ahead and get immunity. What can you do, Tally? Can you overload that guy? Can I hit the sniper? See what happens. Will it hit the sniper? I don't know. I can't tell. My barrier's down though. Oh, the rocket troopers is wiping me out. Get them, boys. This is actually challenging, so this for the game. The difficulty is warranting itself. Kill them all. While my barrier recharges, / shield, whatever it is. That's that guy. What's the back? Yeah, that did nothing because the shields are up. I killed him right as I was about to fire. Ugh. No, scary guest man. How dare you almost kill me. There we go. Pop my barrier and let's kill them all. Hey, I was gonna kill that guy. Is it really? I thought there was a whole nother row of them. Like we go up a bit more to the right, and then we go back up to the top left. Oh no, Tally's just a liar thinking that's all of them. No, Tally, there's more gas. There's always more gas. And we get to have fun killing these tin cans. Clankers or whatever from the 3D Clone Wars show. Although at least the Clankers are lovable sort of villains, where the Geth are very, I will kill all organic life if left unfettered. I will heal Tally before we jump right into the boss fight. Yeah, spoilers, we gotta... Actually, is the boss fight after? Or is it before? I don't even remember. No, it's before. It's before. Like, this has like 3 boss fights, I think, doesn't it? Well, I guess we'll find out. No, it's only the 2. It's the boss fight here. The creepy Geth stalkers, which are only in the first game. It's weird that they never show up again in the whole trilogy. There's pops a Geth Colossus, which is near impossible to take down on foot. Not to mention a bunch of ads. I believe you're supposed to order squad mates into cover on this one, but I don't feel confident with control. Tally, no, don't stand there. Go to the cover. No, Tally, over there. Yeah, good, Tally, don't die. Everyone pop your shields and start gunning. We hit him with overload. Nope. Oh, there's a guy right in front of me. He conked him in the head and he fell over. What is he, a character on Gilligan's Island? You youngins probably have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, Gilligan's Island. Pop barrier, Rex. You wanna die? Tally, you're poisoned and dying. Stop dying. Tally, what are you doing? Stay in cover! Oh my god! You idiot! At least the Colossus is targeting her, but Jesus. Tally down. Where are you? Nope, she's down now. Dang it. God, these guys are way stronger. I mean, good for the difficulty spike, because that's what I wanted. But my god. Rex, where the hell are you? You're right there doing nothing, you idiot. Overload. Popped him like a frog on a hot plate. Here, hit him with a warp, Rex. He jumped away? Did he know I was gonna do that? Cheat and calm? Here to throw. What the hell? Oh, it still hit him. Bad man. Stay in cover, Shepard. Cover. Good. Little son of a... Yeah, I'm using a lot of Medigel. I definitely don't remember using this many on one boss fight. Goodness, the Colossus is targeting Rex instead of me. I could definitely appreciate that. Nope. Get up there, you little frog. Barrier. I don't even know if I got the sniper. Oh, and Rex died of poison. Rex, you got immunity. Oh, it's on recharge. Well, shield boost. Wow, did that Colossus blast hit me? Top barrier, Rex. I really don't remember this many ads. That's my comps are doing nothing. What the fuck? Why did my gun instantly jam? Why is he taking no damage? What glitch is this? Legendary Edition, you are garbage. Oh my god, the comet's cheating. It instantly moves before I even try to aim at it. And my powers are all on recharge, of course they are. Well, hit something with Warp, Rex. Go. Son of a... Comet's cheating, like for real. It instantly moves the second I'm aiming at it. Cheat and comms. Look at the comms cheat. Like for real! How are you supposed to beat that? Constantly moving. I can't even hit him. Sabotage. Die. There. Get this frog on a hot plate. Finally. Some of them are dying. Rex, you son of a... Get your own goddamn cover! Idiot, trying to get me killed? Yeah, powering up. Shut up. Oh my god, Rex, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Are you trying to sabotage me? Being sabotage, we are gonna pop in with sabotage. There, pop him with something, Rex. There we go. And all those things are on recharge, of course they are. And for some reason, Shepard's not obeying my commands. There's nothing. Cover, cover, cover. Overkill. Hit him with an overload anyway. Yeah, that doesn't do shit when there's no shields. Finally, my god, I don't remember the boss being that tough. I don't know if it's Legendary Edition, or the difficulty, or the combination of Legendary Edition and difficulty, but I've never had that tough of a time with that boss. This is the first real boss outside of the tutorial. Heal tally. Oh, didn't need healer all the way. Well, we'll have to refill Medigel as soon as we get back to the ship. Oh, we leveled up again. Wow, we're really pumping the level. What level are we? Oh, we're 16. That's probably why, because we're supposed to get to 60, so we're gonna hit levels constantly. Oh yeah, everyone else needs to level up. I keep forgetting that. And they were using poison rounds too, because how else was everyone getting poisoned? Rex was like phase. Oh no, it's Tally. Sorry, Tally was phasing in on top of me. Doo doo doo, down the mine shaft. La la la. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Am I a weak, pathetic loser that fell in the boss fight? Or was that boss fight seriously glitched/changed from the original version of it? I remember the Colossus' blast damages you even if you are in cover. So they might have made it actually easier, even though I complained that it was more challenging. Yeah, shot you right in your flashlight head. Yeah, flashlight head. Well, it's a 50,000-year-old ruin. At least 50,000. It's probably more than that. It's not like they were built the second the Protheans were wiped out. So it's 50,000 and change, probably more. I should have been more careful and looked around for treasure. I don't know, I guess I'm a little irritated still. I'm gonna pop another Medigel, heal tally all the way. A little tiny... At least now they send the weak little death drones, like I care, those little weaklings. Oh, they got the Medigel, that's really nice. Are they more generous with the Medigels in this version? Because I swear Medigel was more rare, you had to just survive on what little Medigel your capacity was at. That's why the Medigel capacity upgrades are so good. It's like, oh, you can carry more Medigel into battle. Like, I think that's pretty true for the whole franchise outside of Mass Effect 3, because Mass Effect 3 is, like, super easy. But I remember 2 it being a big deal as well. Like, I believe your Medigel capacity starts even lower in the second game. The second game is by far the most challenging in the trilogy.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Well, I'm facing to the floor.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Oh no, I'm trapped. What's gonna happen? We'll start with Renegade.
Quit shouting. This place is crawling with Geth.
Which makes
Sorry,
sense.
I am a little... Look, my name is Dr. Liara T'Soni. I am an archaeologist. Listen,
I swear they're using her Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3 face. Her face looks slightly different in the original version, I swears.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on,
I don't like the stupid, like, echo effect they put on her, 'cause that was not in the original either. We'll pick neutral.
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay, we'll save what you waifu lady. No more Geth, huh? Pop the shields. Or barriers. Oh, they got rocket troopers. Shocker. Really love the rocket troopers with this difficulty. Like, this is early game, like, I'm only level 16. If I recall correctly, the game's fairly good about scaling to your level and challenge things, but man, they just love rocket troopers on this difficulty. Or this edition. Having not played this stupid version of the game, I don't actually know. Here comes the sneeze. Achoo! Sorry everyone. I do apologize for my sneeze noises. It's not part of the scheduled program. I guess I could try covering the mic next time I sneeze. Not that I'm sneezing into the mic, but because the mic's near my face, the sound gets captured. Although I guess you guys don't care what status my mic's in. I'm the one using it, so... If I recall correctly, one of these tents has hidden stuff in the back. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to these guys.
You lead, I'll follow.
Sometimes they comment on the scenario. I guess they don't have anything for Therum. Unless if they had comments, it was outside, not in the mine. Anyways, I think that's everything. But I like to find all the hidden treasures, so yeah. Okay. Grab all the treasure we picked up. Ooh, chemical rounds. That's good. We're about to recruit Liara, so it's silly to equip myself now. Although we do have a boss fight, like, right after we rescue her, so maybe I should. But we're gonna roll the dice. Actually, since we're gonna potentially die, I'm gonna do a save. Alright, so let's see. It's one of these try till you succeed ones. There you go. It's the dumbest puzzle ever. Just keep pushing buttons till it works. It's like, for real, that's super dumb. I recall correctly, the Jade Empire puzzles weren't dumb. So it's sad to see that they fell so far. Because Mass Effect was before Dragon Age, wasn't it? Mass Effect 1 was before Dragon Age? Yeah, like a year or two, I think. Aw, wrapped like a birthday present.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Did they make her thinner? She seems thinner in this version. Yeah, she seems really scrawny. Or maybe I'm just used to how she looks in 2 and 3.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the Conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The Conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Oh, Rex. This is why you're always in the party. You're the best lines. And good job, Tally, figuring out exactly why Saren's after Liara. She's a Prothean expert. Has nothing to do with Benezia being involved with Saren's crew. Like, I imagine Benezia herself would have came to recruit Liara if it was a Benezia thing. So if I recall correctly, this boss fight's actually pretty tough. Since I'm on a harder difficulty, I am probably going to have a lot of trouble.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Liara did the Shepard angry step forward thing. Alright, kill his ads, because he's gonna be charging constantly, because he's a Krogan. Boom, pop goes the weasel. Right, so we wanna keep killing the ads. Tally, go ahead and sabotage that guy. Yeah, pop like a balloon. Or a weasel, or a toad. Is he right behind me? The goddamn Krogan Battlemaster, man? Here, go ahead and throw this guy out of my way. I don't see the Krogan guy, so hopefully he's not on my butt. Rex pop, Tally pop, and I will try sabotaging this guy in my field. Well, somebody exploded, so I'll take that as a win. Oh, Rex is taking a pounding from that Krogan guy. Oh my god, Rex, you're getting killed by this guy. Oh, I'm gonna kill. Ready, Jill. We are not dying in this playthrough. Yeah, I popped it right in the brain. Sorry, Rex. We'll pick you up after we get this last Geth guy. Where is he? Wow, you went out the side of your cover? Are you stupid? Oh, he's wrecking Tally. Tally, I told you to boost the shield. What's happening? Yay, we did it in one try and we only lost Rex. See, I'm good at games. I don't always suck. Hey, we did this about 45 minutes. Not bad, myself. Not bad at all. Good thing we chose to do this soon, and I think that's normally how I play. So we're supposed to return to Sparta, and I guess work our way around the clock. The galaxy being the clock space. Then we go back to the Argostro. And we don't get to loot as we escape, so yeah, I should have double checked. So we are going to be Paragon nice to Liara when we can. But not always, but usually. So that's how we're going to get some Paragon points for what few times we do Paragon. I'm trying to remember what times we actually do, because in Mass Effect 1 we're pretty much almost exclusively Renegade.
Too
it's not
close,
Mass Effect
Commander.
2 is
10
when
more
we...
seconds we would have been swimming in molten
trophy,
sulfur.
search and rescue.
The Normandy
I guess it's
isn't
for
equipped to
Liara's
land
mission.
in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
Shut up.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes.
Yeah, he's a big jerk.
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the Conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise.
She said she didn't know about it.
50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century
Don't look
may
as
seem
good
like a
as
long
she
time
is
to a short-lived
now.
Species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every
With all due
theory out
respect,
there.
Shepard,
The
you're kind of a
problem is
moron.
finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is
Yeah.
like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
What was neutral?
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Yeah, Renegade's too mean.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the Conduit.
Shut up!
you're
Who
right.
invited you to this
I'm
council
sorry,
meeting?
My scientific curiosity got the better of me.
No, you're
Unfortunately,
going
I do
on
not
to
have
something.
any
Don't let
information that could
Ashley
help you find
interrupt.
the Conduit or Saren.
That's so mean.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
She's getting a nosebleed, you know, anime.
Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it would not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
So, I meant to mention before, you can do any of the first 3 missions in whatever order you want, and the order will slightly alter dialogue and such. So, you could do the other 2 missions, and then get Liara, and then the reason why she's, like, tired and lightheaded or whatever could be vastly different, because things happen, and she might have reactions to them, like, oh. And vice versa. Like, if you normally go to the other places and get Liara last, then you might like, oh, this is a different reaction than what I got in my playthrough, etc., etc. So yes, we will talk.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. T'Soni is on the Norman.
I assume
Great job, Legendary Edition. Cut off full dialogue.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
So yeah, we're gonna hang up on the council. Oh, not a single bit of renegade for hanging up on the council. Screw you, game. Still can't increase my renegade. Still 2 more points and then, God. My Paragon's at 6 and my Renegade's at 10. But, oh, we leveled up twice? Jesus, we're done. Now no treasure can escape my wrath. And then we will pump, barrier, because we use that. What does this do? No. Oh, duration lasts longer and shields go up. Definitely want that. Barrier's definitely a priority. Yeah, we want to do this too. So yeah, we'll probably do barrier and then we'll probably do spectre training. Like I do use throw and I use... Where's sabotage at? Is sabotage just innate? Or no, it's from one of these. Yeah, it's from decryption. So sabotage is at max. Okay. And then overload's at max. But sabotage hasn't done much damage. I mean, I know it's supposed to be after shields are down, but still. Alright, Codex. Market 0. Okay. So we got the crew. We roughly got 40 to 50 minutes left. Oh, now there's more Codex entries available. Which is dumb. It's not like we got new equipment. So then we're going to talk to Joker because we did a new... Oh. Grab that. Any other Codex entries? You know, talk to Joker.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my metal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Saving my boots from burning lava is part of your job.
Lava.
We don't give medals to soldiers for doing their jobs.
That figures. Just get me a nice card and a cake. No coconut, though. I hate that crap. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see.
Okay, so this, we already did that. Blah blah. I'm dumb, okay. Shepard. Blah blah.
Put the Normandy in my hands, and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Okay, so yeah, you only talk to him. You get that initial conversation for things. And then where's Presley? We'll talk to Presley. See if he has anything to say.
Yes, Commander?
Nope.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
I don't see a number. Did it actually refill my Metagel? Don't like this edition. The original one will tell you if you get
yes,
any.
Commander? Is there something you need?
Wow, nothing? You do nothing in this game, Dr. Chakwas? Alright, and let's talk to you.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Yes, I was very worried.
You look much better.
Sympathetic penis to rest your shoulder or your head on or whatever.
Be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not
this
spoken to
hurts
Benezia
you,
in
doesn't
many years,
it?
But I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
This hurts you, doesn't it? Guess what? The main villain of 2 says that to you constantly throughout the game. Some of you might think, oh, is that a spoiler in itself? No. But it's just interesting. It supports the dumb theory everyone has about 3, but it's just interesting to notice. Shepard, you're saying the things the villain says in the next game. And I will point it out when it comes up when we play through 2.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
I mean, see, that's like kind of the beauty of like replaying through the trilogy for like the umpteenth time. I'm noticing a billion things because I know these games pretty damn well. So anytime there's like a reference or continuity error or whatever the hell, I will point them out.
Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation.
Yeah, the Asari are awesome. So are the Krogan.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Stupid renegade.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
So basically speaking, they psychically siphon your DNA to create a child. So instead of using physical genetic material, they psychically peel it from the partner, and then their body's able to reproduce it somehow. And then they use that to make the child.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
This is what I hate. The Paragon question is, you could do that. How could they not have done that? They were, they were alone on their home planet. My God, I swear some of these questions are so stupid.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you, but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
Yeah, maybe.
You might be right.
Or maybe we'll find out later in the trilogy.
But I have no way to know for sure.
Yeah,
Benezia
not till
never
later in the
spoke of her
trilogy.
partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
So that was just her regular conversation. That wasn't actually her storyline.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something.
So now we're actually going to try to do her story.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
Yeah, not very
I spend
interesting,
most of my
Shepard
time
Chan.
on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Must get lonely not having
Sounds
a
dangerous.
nice penis around.
And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I
Not
was always
privateers, they're after
Until the
sugarcane,
Geth
tobacco, and
followed me to
spices.
Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
Yeah, I actually relate to that. I hate people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose
People
it
are
comes from
awful.
being
Have
a
you been
matriarch's daughter.
outside? Have you been on the internet?
People expected
People
me
are
to
awful everywhere.
follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a
Says
leader
guy
of our
on the
people.
internet who yammers in your
Matriarchs
guys'
guide their
ears.
followers into the future. They seek the truth
Feel
of
free
what
to
is
tell me
yet
how
to come.
dumb and
Maybe
hypocritical
that's
I am
why
in the
became so
comments.
interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
Yeah, well, most children are rebelling against their parents in one way, shape, or form.
All children rebel against their parents.
I mean, yeah.
It's a natural part of growing up.
Like, people are very psychologically messed up. Like, I wouldn't hopefully recommend, like, learning about psychology, because you just learn how messed up people really are.
The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures.
Because when they say, like, everything goes back to childhood, oh boy, does it.
You so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Okay, don't try to study me.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No. I
No,
did not
Shepard
mean to
Chan.
insinuate.
Oh,
I never meant to
embarrassing.
offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study.
Actually,
No,
it'd be
that's even worse.
Shepard Senpai, not Shepard Chan, but yeah.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You
Oh,
must think I am
Shepard
a complete
Senpai,
and
I'm
utter
so
fool.
dumb.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Never.
Goodbye, Shepard.
You're the funny geek girl. And that's why it works out good for dumb, gung-ho, muscle man, marine Shepard to go out with you, because you balance each other out. She's the brains and you're the dumb muscle. Are you finally gonna talk to me, Caden? Or are you a plank of wood still?
Anything you need, Commander?
God, the audio desync is so bad. Like, seriously, I can't not complain about the Legendary Edition. Like, every time one of these dumb little glitchy things. Like, seriously, this is the remaster is supposed to polish up an old game, yet there's still creaks, leaks, and cracks in this damn thing. Like, for
What's
real.
your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. T'Soni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes.
Hey, don't you piss where I piss. Yeah.
Just remember, Lieutenant, I saw her first.
Only by a few seconds, sir.
It'll be the crow's nest for you, and in space, that's death.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Like I've got time to write you up. You have something you want to say?
I'm busy trying to send you to the crow's nest.
Truth is, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Okay, I know I said Caden's kind of a plank of wood and very Carthy, but he's actually intelligent, which is a nice thing. Like, he's absolutely right. Like, the Council does not play the story, and there's no records, we get no backup. Like, for real, a rookie Spectre going on a mission that could end the whole galaxy. Because even if they don't believe in the Reapers, the Geth organizing behind a madman is something that they should worry about.
We've got our orders. Belly aching won't change them.
That's such a terrible answer. They hit the renegade points.
A group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
I trust you won't have any questions when whatever's coming hits the fan.
None. I'm not questioning the mission. I'm just concerned. You won't have to worry about me, Commander.
Yep. Caden, you're actually alright. I shouldn't have called you a plank of wood. I forgot how good your conversations actually are. People in the council are like, oh, we know what you were hinting at early in the playthrough. Are you still going to follow through on that? Yes. My choices and plans for this playthrough are already done. Nothing that happens, nothing you guys say in the comments will change the outcome of this playthrough. Like, I'm gonna do it how I normally do it. Like, that's kind of why you're tuning in and watching me play, because I'm not gonna play by committee. I mean, I might do that in other RPGs, but not for the Mass Effect trilogy.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I still love Rex.
Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
Normally I'd comment about the valuables, but Rex's stories are too good, so this is a brief interruption that won't happen again.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him. So I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
It was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
That's frickin' creepy and scary. Like, it's such a ghost story.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, so we are actually going to do the equipment now. Market 0. Equipment. Okay. So yeah, we're probably going to do the Avenger Mark 3. Pop that on me. Yep. Always move the upgrades over. These shotguns suck. Ooh, these pistols suck. That's very unfortunate. Ooh, a better sniper rifle. I'm impressed. I didn't think we get better sniper rifles till near the end of the game. Ooh, better Omni tool. Get my tech stuff a little better. Cooldown goes down. I'm gonna leave it be. Okay, now we will check upgrades. We have chemical rounds. Oh, level 3 already? Jesus. The game's like skipping stuff, but that's okay. Yeah, chemical rounds. Now we're actually gonna do acid damage. Any better combat sensors? Nope. Oh, they were chemical. Yeah, that's a reference too. I think we're at a chemical, right? Yeah, it's radioactive, which is fine. Radioactive's good too. It's not as good, but it's useful, and again, makes the enemies look melty after they get killed by it. We don't have any combat sensors, right? I don't want the rest of the crap. Let's leave it empty. Radioactive. Cryo. We're gonna leave it on high explosive. It's no upgrade, no upgrade. We already got the best, so we'll see if we get any better shield batteries. No, we're still on 50. Okay, we're good. And Liara gets the next best equipment, especially since she's late to the block, so we gotta make Whoa. No. We got better. Yeah. Avenger 2. Yeah. She's getting my old rifle. 137, yeah. $109, 128. Yeah, we want 128. Edge. Any good sniper? She's an adept, so I'm pretty sure she only uses pistols, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, I think I am gonna switch her out. Yeah, she's using my old armor, isn't it? Isn't that what Onyx was? Yeah, because it doesn't have any tech biotic protection. Just upgrades basic, but she's a biotic, so she's not really supposed to be frontliner anyway. Adept. If she was a vanguard, she'd be frontliner. And that's what Rex was supposed to do. Me and Rex were supposed to be in the front, she's supposed to be behind us. Okay. Let's pop her thing. Radioactive rounds. Yeah, no radioactive man. I'll give her shield battery. I think that's it, because I believe that's what weapon she uses. Can I check her? No, I can't switch to her right now. So I just have to trust she uses pistols. Like, I could upgrade every single one of her weapons, but I'm pretty sure she only uses pistols. Like, I know for sure Rex only uses assault rifles and shotguns. So that's all we need to upgrade. 36, 153, yeah, 153, there you go, Rex. These He's already got the better shotgun. And he's got the sniper rifle, but he ain't using no sniper rifle. He didn't have any Krogan armor. He can upgrade his armor though. Where's our shield batteries? Yeah, give him shield battery. Yeah, I should have upgraded everyone's armor last time. I don't know why I didn't. So we'll upgrade his shotgun first. That's what he should be doing. Is a Krogan. He should be on the front lines. Radioactive rounds. And again, radioactive rounds. That should be it for him. Alright, Tally's next. I'll give her a better gun. Assault rifle. Even though I'm pretty sure she's an engineer, I believe she only uses shotguns and pistols. If I recall correctly. I mean, I know the classes fairly well, but I'm not, like, perfectly knowledgeable on them. Especially since they don't keep the fixed weapons post-2, like Mass Effect 3 and Andromeda. You could do whatever combination you want, which is how it should be, but I believe 1, especially, 1's the worst. I think 2 has training and some nuance to it, but 1, you are fixed. Like, you either are trained in the gun or not, based on your class. Oh, we have Quarian armor. Okay. Yeah, that's better. I don't know if I like yellow on Tally. Her purple's much better color for Tally. But it's okay. It's better armor, and she's not going to be wearing it the whole playthrough, so it's fine. Yeah, shield battery. There you go, Tally. And we'll upgrade your shotgun. Do we have any radioactive rounds for you? Do. There you go, Tally. Any more for her? Yeah, there you go. Alright, and then Garrus, you're next. All we have is crap. And a good shotgun for you? Nope. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I'll give you that. So yeah, it's a watered down system. Like, so the party, as I go down the less likely I'm going to use that party member, but they also get the worst equipment, so it doesn't work, so it doesn't really hurt. Shield regenerator. That's probably what we're going to put on them. Yeah. Health regen isn't bad, but I really like going all in on shields. It's not like you fight a lot of tech enemies that just hit you with overload. Usually they just use weapon damage or some sort of blast ability, like biotics or whatever little combat abilities are on this game. So yeah, shield regenerators. There you go, Garrus. It's not great, but, you know, and he uses a sniper rifle, but I think we're out of radioactive rounds. Yeah, that's fine. These, like, I could put one of these on, but I'm not going to bother. Screw it. Okay, he's good. And then Ashley next. Right, assault rifle. Yeah, I think Garrus uses snipers and pistols. He's an infiltrator. It might be snipers and assault rifles, but I don't remember infiltrator very well. I don't really like infiltrator. Infiltrator kind of sucks. Like combat and tech, and you're not really a master of either. Kind of bad. Like, I think the only combat hybrid, when there is only other one, is Vanguard. Because Vanguard, you get some biotics to support your gunfighting. 102. Yeah, 102. So at least with Sentinel, you're kind of all in on powers, even if you only get kind of half of biotics and half attack. But yeah, Sentinel's just the best. And that's the hill I'm dying on. Feel free to tell me in the comments how bad Sentinel is and how much your favorite class is. I mean, I obviously like all the pures, Soldier, Engineer, and Adept, because they're pure of their class, so they get all of it. And yeah, so yeah, I guess Infiltrator is the only one I really don't like then. Sorry, Infiltrator. So yeah, everyone who's a fan of Infiltrators, feel free to tell me how stupid and horrible I am in the comments. Or maybe you agree and think infiltrators suck, and tell me how much. Like, the only reason to be infiltrator is like if you really just want to go in like the cool, like if you do want to be like sniper ghost type, like oh I'm cloaky and use a sniper rifle. But like I said, I think Sentinel's closer to a ghost because you're psychic and use tech stuff, because that's kind of how ghosts actually operate. Even though infiltrator seems aesthetically more like the ghosts from StarCraft. I wasn't clear about that before. I don't think we have any other shield stuff, right? It's this bunch of garbage we're just gonna sell or turn to Omnigel. And he's a Sentinel, so he only uses pistols as well. But we're kind of done with the upgrade stuff.
Commander, you have a minute to...
God, it keeps cutting off. We'll do what about, because I don't want to dismiss her.
Is this duty related, Chief?
No, sir. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander. Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. T'Soni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Yeah, I'm close with my family, so all people have to be close with their family. Anyone who isn't is a liar, says Ashley.
I'm not sure I believe it either. It's better to have her where we can see her.
That makes sense. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Jesus, you can't even start your story yet?
Sir.
Caden already opened up.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's not how you are, Commander Shepard.
There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best.
Yeah, superhero samurai cop Garrus. Warrior of truth and justice. And damn the rules.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried.
I mean, you are, but you're also doing the right thing at the same time.
Becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turians.
Yeah, okay. Then you weren't a real candidate then.
But my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability.
Well, they don't have unlimited power. Look at me. I'm basically able to do the hunt for Saren by myself.
Spoken like a true CSEC officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times.
Like, I'm a bad influence on you, Garrus, not gonna lie.
CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't.
I don't want to nail Saren. I want to blow his brains out. I mean, I know he doesn't mean nail in that sense, but yeah.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game.
Yeah, I'll turn you into a full renegade before this playthrough's over, Garrus. Is that it for you for today?
Commander.
Yeah, that's it. Which is nice. Like, as soon as story's done, okay, we can't go inside the conversation and go for conversation loop.
Looking for supplies?
Yes, I'm gonna sell the excess garbage.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I know I should just sell everything that I didn't equip, but we're gonna be stupid. We actually have everybody. Wait, Ashley can't wear heavy yet? I don't believe that. Yeah, actually, we should sell everything. Yeah, I think we are. So we have all the party members, so why would we keep the garbage? I think we'll keep the upgrades, because I might want to pop those onto people. So we're just gonna sell everything, all the non-upgrade stuff first. Like, I probably should have put these on them and not been peculiar about, oh, only the upgrades you like. Yeah, sell this crap. 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 Mega crap. Type personnel. Wait, did we sell? No. We were careful. Shush. Yeah, sell this. Sell this. Yeah, sell this. Sell this crap. There's no reason to keep it. It's not like we get upgraded or anything. What's junk? Sell all. Wait. Oh, you have to mark it as junk. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's early BioWare when they let you mark things as junk, so it's easier to sell the things you don't want. But I don't know why you don't just push sell down the list. I guess it's for careful people. Yeah, we only have the one Quarian, so if Tally's not wearing it, there's no point in keeping it unless you just want to, like, oh, this is how Tally looks with her default outfit. Who cares? Like, you could look that up online if you really want to look, so who cares? You can sell that crap. And let's go back to buy. We're not rich. If we can't buy the Spectre stuff, we're not rich. Is there anything we actually want to buy? Like, I might buy stuff for me, and then, you know, trickle down system. Oh, it's the next level Scorpion. Yeah. I don't think I'd like Scorpion, though. Yeah, Scorpion's that, like, urban camo. I don't want Scorpion. It is better, but I don't want Scorpion. Is that what we have? Oh, see, that's actually something we want to buy. But we're not gonna. I forget what it's called, but there's like a green armor set that we like. I like how it looks and how its stats are. That.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
We'll pick neutral.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard.
I mean, yeah, you only been with us for what, like maybe a week?
This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds.
The crowds, those goddamn crowds, you know, Ethan Mars complains about in Heavy Rain.
I need my crew to be in top form. I can't have you daydreaming about going home.
Don't worry, Shepard. I know what's at stake. If we don't stop Saren, I won't have a home to go back to.
Well, actually, the Quarians would probably, you know, survive the best because they're always on the move, so they're harder to find.
I should go.
See you later.
I think Quarian space is technically in the Terminus systems. We're adventuring in the Traverse / Council spaces. We can go to the Citadel.
Something I can do for you, Command.
Nope, you're just like Presley and Joker. You have nothing else to say. And Dr. Chalk was. Okay. So we're done with the talking. Hooray! Man, we have just enough time to do one more mission, and that's it. Oof, we didn't get to do much of anything today. The conversations took up the whole time. This is gonna be a long playthrough, guys. Because there's a lot more conversations. Because we have to do conversations every time. I mean, they do get shorter and shorter and shorter, naturally. Actually, since there was more codex entries, let's go back inside here and double check. Codex entries. Wasting time when we have precious little. So we are probably gonna we're gonna go back to Sparta and land on that one planet, and then that'll probably be it for today. I don't know, let me see what actual time it is. Yeah, we're running low on time for sure. So we are saving. Okay. Okay, so we did Gnosis. We need to do the other 3. But I think, we're just going to do the landing on Sparta, and then we are going to check every...
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
So that unlocks after you, what you call it, do one of the major missions, because there's no way that's recruiting Liara specific. Excuse me. Yeah, Liara and Rex. So we are heavy in the biotics. We are a biotic squad. We have a little bit of tech and a little bit of combat. I provide the tech, Rex provides combat, and we all just blast with biotics. I feel the Mako's cannon's never pointing straight by default. And because we finally recruited her at level 18, we have a bunch of ability points to pop into her. I guess they're skill points, not ability points, but whatever. Yeah, I know, evening them out, that's not exactly optimal, but shut up. And feel free to yell at me in the comments about how stupid I am. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's an undo. Oh, we have to start fresh. Oh, undo should be undo the last. It should be literally undo, not undo all. Or restore to default or whatever. Stupid game. So yeah, feel free to yell at me in the comments for idiocy of how I level up things. Well, since I don't take direct control over everyone, kind of makes sense, like I kind of even them out, so that way they actually will perform well. Like for me, I'm not exactly doing that, because I needed these at max for treasure, I need these at max for conversation, and then I specifically am using barrier. After that, we're going to do Spectre. I do actually want to get... Oh, Neural Shock kind of sucks. Those stasis. Lift, I'm not even sure if we would use that much, so... We do want Unity, because I do want to be able to revive my party members. Just, ugh. Let's see. I still haven't got any Paragon. And, I know I brought it up way earlier and then didn't say anything, but I just remembered there is a specific major choice in this game that we will be doing Paragon. And that will be on the next main story planet. So post DLC. Alright, so this signals where we're supposed to go. So we will go to the debris first. And another distress signal. I wonder if it's going to be another phony one, just like the last one. I actually don't remember specifically, but I got a feeling it is. There's a lot of those. It's not Geth, it's like pirates or Batarians or somebody. Although, it could be Batarian pirates, but whatever. Oh, some minerals that weren't on the map. We'll go get those. Yeah, we're probably gonna run late. This stuff takes forever, and the Mako's slower in this version for some reason. Unless I'm like so used to Andromeda because I've been playing it recently, I could have sworn the Mako was faster just based on the combat we were doing. So that makes me think I'm right, and it was. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid game. Let me do what I want. Here we go. Ooh, look at that money. We got over 1,000. Nice. Finally, the game's actually paying me. Oh, meteorites fall down regularly. Hazardous planet. God, I have to zoom in every time. That's so annoying. Anomaly, that's the stress. Okay, cool. So yeah, for sure we're gonna have to remember next time finish up Artemis Tau and then back to Argus Row. I might put that in the video description to help remind me, but I don't know. We'll see. I still not even sure what we're going to use for the video's thumbnail. I don't know, maybe Liara being trapped or something, I don't know. Maybe Liara being a dork saying, "Oh goddess, I'm so dense, Shepard Chan." I know, she doesn't actually say that, but that's such a kind of a meme in the Mass Effect community. Like, she's such a typical anime girl. For any time it's like a rom-com anime. Wow, another 1,000. Thank you, game. And at least the Mako climbs these terrible mountains really well. Like the vehicle in Andromeda does not do that. You have to like switch modes, and even then it's not that good. The Mako actually will climb stuff. Even if it flops as it goes and doesn't go very fast, but at least its big main gun's useful, and it climbs things. Climbing things in a big gun, these are valuable traits in a vehicle. As long as it doesn't flip on its back like it did on the other planet. Oh, Thresher Maw! I hope we don't die. Higher difficulty, death is very real. Death is very real, especially with how slow this game has the Mako. Oh my god! Oh my god, don't kill me, game! Oh my god! Oh my god, no! Stop it! Urgh. No! Oh my... We're gonna have to. Yeah, son of a... Wow. Amazing! When we don't have time, and that's already... Oh, Legendary Edition, you suck. You know how many times I said that? A lot. Like, we should have that counter instead of the death counter, although it'll be impossibly high. Son of a... We can't ever have flat terrain for a battlefield. Nope, let's put some garbage everywhere. So the Mako can flip and flop and be able to be useless. Why can't we just have the Normandy gun it down because we know it's there? God, that's like 3 loading screens, Jesus. Just let me play the game. Only got like about 10 minutes left and then I want to quit. Yeah, it's pretty much quitting time as it is, so... Come on. Oh my god, and the save is basically another loading screen on top of that. Oh my god! Leave me alone! There, my body's coughing in anger at the terribleness of the situation. Flat terrain for fighting the Thresher Maw. Flat terrain, please. It goes through my shield, stupid Thresher Maw. Oh, what the hell is this? Sensory Tentacle, I don't remember this. Did they change it? Is it chasing me? I don't remember this. Did they change this fight? What fresh hell is this? Drive, drive, drive! Stupid game. Ah, this is awful. I miss the PS3 and PC versions of this so much more. Oh, great. We're almost dead now. I feel the rage coming on. It fires way more than one round. That's fair. Oh, great. Try repairing, see if that'll help. Why won't you boost? Why won't you boost? Did they change repair mode? What is happening? Why is this game version so awful? I might actually like to watch a legit review because I want to see a review repair into this stupid thing. Those things attack you too? Are you kidding me? You dead? Wow, it's got no health bar and it's still going. Finally. We'll try 3,000. That's still a rip-off. I should've got way more. Cost me my stupid Omni Gel. And more reason to go back to the citadel. We're not supposed to stop the beacon? Son of a... Alright, we'll just leave. Okay, and we're gonna do the outro and then stop. So it's basically quitting time, and you know, I don't really... Let me double check the length. Yeah, this is basically the length of these, between 2 hours and 45 minutes to 2 hours and 50 minutes. We just want to be a little bit shy of 3 hours. For one, I don't think you guys really want to watch 3 hours at a time. You guys probably don't even really like watching 2 hours at a time. I've noticed that the duration of viewing is usually not that long. Okay. So, here we go. Thank you all for watching my video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. All the good things at all the usual locations, which would be YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and Odyssey. If you want to see more than just videos from me, check me out at Locals and Getter. And I'll have more Mass Effect for you soon. Take care. Bye for now.